Okay, we're doing a code violation master list. Here are all the fields that you're going to need to fill in. I already filled in the first one. There's going to be 8 different lists to draw from to create this one master list right here. So I'll go through each one really quick so you know what you have to do. First up is Hillside. This is a really tricky one just because it's a photocopy, so you're going to have to go through the list. As you can see right here, it's right side up, but right here it's upside down. So we'll just start with the right side up. You're going to just look it up by block and lot on the assessment records search website. Okay, so that one was Hillside, so I got this set up for Hillside already. So, you know, right here, Union Hillside. Type in block, type in lot. Let's see, what's this one? 1004 and 29. 104, 29. Submit the search. One property comes up, and this is all we need right here. Property location. Copy and paste that right here. Subject property address. Obviously, for this one, it's the same. The mailing address is the same as the property address. We did separate city, state, and zip into separate columns. That's because my mail house needs it to be that way when we send it over for them to do the bulk mailing. So these things have to be separate. Whichever way is quickest for you to do it to copy the rest of the information. Hillside, New Jersey, 07205. I'm just going to write that in there. Hillside, NJ 07205. Alright, that's Hillside. So what's going to happen is now you're going to have to go down the whole list and just do every other page pretty much. And then when you get to the bottom, once you finish, you get down to the last one. That's this one. We're going to go all the way back up to the top. And obviously you're going to have to rotate the view twice, and now we have to go down through this a second time. So we're going to do every single address. Just take every address and copy it and skip trace it and put it into that Excel spreadsheet. Okay, next would be Westfield. A little bit more simple. Every address here, we're just going to skip trace it. Same way through the property New Jersey assessment record search. Just make sure you change every single time you go to a new list. You're going to change the city. Alright, that's Westfield, pretty self-explanatory. Kenilworth, same thing. Here's your property address. These are your property addresses. We're going to do every address on the list. So just skip trace that the same exact way. Next is Roselle Park. This one's kind of tricky. Obviously, you can see these are all handwritten tickets. It looks like the property address is going to be here. Might be a little tricky to read. If you have any trouble, let me know. I'll try and help you out. So we're just going down here, the whole list here again. Okay. A couple of them I saw do not have the address right here in this spot. So that would be right here. No address there. So I'm assuming, since this is a Roselle Park address, that this is the mailing address and the address of the offense. So you'll just use that address to skip trace. Okay. There's not a whole lot, you know. There's, I don't know, maybe about 20 different records on here or so. Okay, do that list. Next up is Scotch Plains. Scotch Plains, same thing. We're going to do every single one of these addresses. we'll just skip trace the same exact way, and never mind, you know, whatever it says here, doesn't matter. Let's just get these lists and these addresses and skip trace through the assessment record search. What's the next one? Did that. Westfield, Elizabeth, Scotch Plains. So there's two more left. They're Excel files. So here's Elizabeth. It's kind of a big one. It's the biggest city that we're targeting, so it's down here somewhere. Same thing. We're gonna skip trace every one of these addresses. Alright, it's a couple hundred, I think. Skip trace every single one of those, same way, into the spreadsheet here. And the last one was Union Township. Not very many at all. 15 total properties. If some of the addresses are incomplete, you know, do the best you can. If you can't find the information, don't sweat it, okay? It's not that big of a deal. Alright? I'm pretty sure that that's going to be everything. If there's any questions, of course, you can always send me a message, and I'm happy to explain. And again, as always, if there's any way that you can find a more efficient way to do it than I just showed you, by all means do it. I'm just trying to give you the gist of what we're looking for. Alright, thank you.